Alright guys, we're back with another trivia question, so I guess that other one was too hard. Nobody's answered it, but I'm going to leave it on there. Somebody will figure it out. And so we're going to have the same prizes, you guys. And I want you to know I called Doctor and told him to make some pink girl shirts with the logo across the front, you know, more fitted. Because I told him none of the girls like these. I wasn't lying. And then this Dogtra hat, which, you know, you guys, be easy to spot. So anyway, today's question is, what was the name of this collar? This is an old collar from the early 90s that came out, and they made the remote look like, you know, that was back when everybody used to wear the pagers on their belt. So they made the remote look like a pager, which was actually pretty clever. And then they had this, it had a little turn-on button on the side, and then it just took regular batteries. So part of the problem was people were just out buying batteries, but it was really an important collar for its time, partly because of the price of the collar. So I want you guys to tell me, what was the name of this collar, what was the model of the collar, and what was the price of the collar, because that's what really started the movement for just regular people being able to own these. Originally, back even in the you know, the late 80s, the collars that they had cost $500 and $600, which back in the late 80s, that was just not something your average person was going to buy. So you can see, actually for its time, this was a very advanced collar, and this was, even back then, you guys, this was even in the early 90s, and remember, we could put a man on the moon, but they couldn't make a collar. What you had to do was constantly change these contact points to change the level. And I want to say it went, blue was 1/2, brown, red, orange, yellow, and then green was the hottest one. So if the level wasn't high enough, you'd have to stop, take the collar off, and it had this little tool, and God forbid you lost the tool, and then you would have to put the next contact point on, and then if that wasn't right, you'd have to stop. So yeah, you can see what we were up against. And then the other crazy thing, they had these little things on the back here. You see how I can barely click those? That's how you changed it from the nick to the continuous. So it had a high-low. I mean, come on, who invented this? That was the ridiculous part of the collar, because nobody could, you know, get in there to switch it back and forth. So say you wanted to put it on the nick, you'd have to go like that. And if you wanted it high or low, then you'd have to go, I mean, come on, who can do this? So anyway, but it was a very visionary collar for its time, other than that, and the crazy contact point thing. So you guys, that's this week's prizes. I really want you guys to work on answering this. I'm going to send you these prizes, and if you don't answer, we're going to have to up the prizes. I'm going to have to go in that purse room and get some better stuff. So anyway, that's the question. What was the model and brand of this collar, and what was the cost when it originally came out? All right, you guys, you're awesome. See ya. Bye.